Coper time check. Coper time check. It's 10:50 a.m. on a Monday. It's 12/18/2023. Happy Monday, everybody. My name is DannyDealz. You're watching Un Poco Mas. Probably one of the worst shows on all of YouTube. We are covering the Sofi Stock. Guys, on a Monday, it's very important that I do three things. First of all, initially, before we do anything else, a little bit of housekeeping, guys. A little bit of housekeeping. I would like to say hello, number one. Number two, I would like to welcome you. And then, thirdly, and most important, I would like to say welcome and hello, because when I put those two terms together, the synergy, the whole is more than the sum of the parts, because it's not only a heartfelt greeting, guys, it's an emotion us SoFi stock investors share. We say welcome and hello and welcome. We stay positive. We believe, guys. We believe. And our belief, our faith, our logic, our reliance on data instead of emotion and fear is rewarding us, guys. I've been telling you guys literally for months. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing today? That this thing is going to rally hard in December and it will be over $10 by the end of the year. Everybody said I'm crazy. The stock, I was saying this when the stock was down at like 680 and I was buying the hell out of the leaps down there. And, but he says that's not possible. I said, look at the chart. The stock does this all the time. It eats this shit for breakfast. Okay, guys, shorts have three problems that are unavoidable. Okay? Retail, institutions, and fundamentals, or facts, or reality. You could call that third one. Shorts don't believe in reality. Bears and their tool bag analysts don't believe in reality. But sooner or later, guys, if you deny reality, reality just slaps you in the face like a cold, hard salami. And that's just the way it is. Again, I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you guys are busy. I know you have work to do, but I just want to explain to you that all these guys that have been analyzing this channel on YouTube are just totally wrong. I have been telling you, this channel, we never, not only did we never break support, but everything below 825 was borrowing and shorting. Nobody sold below 825. They have a problem because institutions are buying in every single day. Two more just showed up on Ortex, two more hedge funds. Weren't huge buys. One of them owned 100 some thousand shares, capital something or other. There's millions of hedge funds, guys. I'm trying to take a deep breath. I've been very busy at work this morning. Wanted to jump on with you guys because the stock is moving. Not only is it moving, it's moving on volume. It's moving into the end of the year. Nobody can sell this thing for tax loss because it's way up. No institutions are going to sell it right now because they're going to play it at least into earnings, at least into next month. They can see the writing on the wall. This is what I said. When I meant shorts are going to eat their own. The smart institutions are going to have covered and flipped and go long, and the weak sauce turds are going to be left holding massive bags, guys. Let me just show you. I'm not going to bother to change all these colors and such, but just look at this, guys. I mean, this is the actual resistance on the stock. It's right here. If you look over here, this is the last time the stock really consolidated anywhere. It ran out of steam here on the initial run, right at this level. This pump and dump, you just have to ignore. I see so many guys, like guys who sound like on YouTube, they know what they're talking about, and they're charting off this pump and dump like it's some natural occurrence that you can chart. But if you really start to look at this thing, guys, if we break down this point, there is very little resistance above us. I mean, and if you look at the chart historically, um, this is actually very important going back to March of 2022. As the stock fell and fell and fell, was just in its free fall. A few times, if you notice this, the stock tried to rally and it actually consolidated a bit and tried to break through that point. I don't know, what is that? 1, 2, 3 times at least. So triple topped at that same level in 2022. Guys, we find ourselves at an extremely I didn't even realize the magnitude of what we're dealing with here, turds. Um, this level, once we break this thing down, guys, I don't think there's any real resistance to 1246. Um, it's hard to say. I've been saying we're going to go through 1375 after we announce the gap net profit. I still believe that. I think it could go even higher. Because I made the mistake of thinking shorts had some kind of common sense or self-preservation instinct, but um, I don't know, guys. The shorts have a hard on for the SoFi stock. That's really all I can tell you. And these turds are just not going to let it go. Doesn't matter how wrong they were. Doesn't matter how well the business model works. Doesn't matter how well the fundamentals are setting up for this company. Pardon me, guys. A bit of a frog in my throat. Ribbit. Guys, I want to talk SoFi and I want to talk charts, but the shorts, the options players have completely lost their nerve. The puts, okay, first off, Max Payne has been 750 the last couple weeks. Max Payne has moved with the price action up to 850. We see the puts, the open interest, heavy at 10, heavy at 12. Excuse me, the calls. We see the puts basically at 9 and nothing else. I mean, they're just not digging in. There's no puts down at these lower numbers. They realize all the FUD isn't working. They could send out, the five head to reiterate a dozen times. They could broadcast his reiteration on his five head in Times Square, and it just would not make any difference. This will be the third week, guys. I believe the stock closes way, way above Max Payne. Option sellers are getting killed, puts getting killed, bears getting killed, and it's just a bull run, guys. I said you can't chart a momentum bull run. But basically, once we break down this 970 area, there's just nothing to the top side. Don't bother with this candle. It doesn't make any difference. You have to look at areas where the stock basically consolidated and made a market. And if you look over here where this green line comes through, it basically was kind of support here, consolidated a bit here, came back up. It came off of this line like 4 days. It was trying to break through and couldn't do it. And then over here, like 6 days trying to break through. So this was an important level on the way down. It could be an important level on the way up, or it could just bust that thing down, like a battering ram. It's hard to say. Um, but let's clear that off, guys. I don't know what the hell my mouse is doing. It has a mind of its own. In the short term, guys, what's important here? I mean, when I'm looking at this chart, what I'm seeing is an algorithm just working its ass off. It's like a fat guy on a treadmill that's set too fast, and it just can't control it, but it can't stop and press the button. It can't grab the handles. I'm not speaking from personal experience. I've never been ejected off the back of a treadmill in a, low-grade hotel gym and smashed my head against a wall probably 3 or 4 times. That hasn't happened to me over my life. But I don't know. I digress. I don't know how that. But look at this stock ride these moving averages, guys. This thing's just a thing of beauty. It's not only above the moving average, it's moving through support. The shorts can't do a goddamn thing about it. They're not willing to throw, enough money to make this thing happen. Let's take a look at the SoFi stock, guys. I mean, after all, why are we here? What's the ticker symbol? It's SOFI. The SoFi stock, ticker symbol SOFI. SoFi Technologies Incorporated. Anthony Noto, if you need someone to do some voiceover work for you, I'm always available, guys. Willing to plug the SoFi stock, willing to pump the SoFi stock, willing to stand outside of SoFi Stadium and sign people up for the goddamn SoFi credit card so they can later default and cost us money at the bottom line. I don't know, losing a bunch of money on the credit card business. Everybody's talking about that, but it's mostly FUD because it's such a tiny business and it doesn't really matter. Let's see that short interest, see if any other analysts reiterate. I don't know what's going on with my stupid Vortex. This thing's been locking me up. But anyway, Capital Wealth Advisors, yeah, bought some stock. Householder Group Estate and Retirement bought some stock. And you see these were insiders selling. Again, we talked about Friday. Of course, CTO Jeremy Rochelle dumping shares as fast as humanly possible, like his fucking hair was on fire. While this fucking site goes down and nobody puts a notice up, nobody says anything, supports a 27-minute fucking hold time. Anyway, guys, let's take a look at the short interest because I know that's all you stupid turds care about. No, I love you guys. Seriously. Haha. Hey, thanks for all you guys who were pumping me up. I was actually on SoFi Weekly on Friday. They invited me on at the last minute, and it was a lot of fun. I love those guys. That's my favorite show on YouTube. I was on with Tanner, Tevis, and Steve, so I was in a mid seat, and for me, I love that show, and I love those four guys, and so it's kind of weird subbing in on that seat, but it was just a lot of fun hearing Steve like correct me in my stupidity, and Tanner just kind of stare, and then Tevis is actually a really smart guy. I did call him a dildo at one point when I couldn't remember his name under pressure, but I really like his show, so it's just to plug those guys: Tanner, future investing, Tevis, fundamentals of investing, and then Steve's X is dividend streams, ad dividend streams. So check all those guys out. They're really some of the top guys, and they went bottom fishing, had old DannyDealz on the broadcast. Which I really appreciate and had a lot of fun. Guys, borrowed change today, again, going in deep, 4.45 million shares borrowed. They didn't return anything last week. So if you look at how many shares have been traded today, guys, volume is strong. Bears need the volume in the low 20 millions max. Here we are with 2 hours left in the trading day. By the way, Topper time check, 11:02 a.m. 11:02 a.m. It's 2 minutes past the bottom of the hour, 2 minutes past the top of the hour, 28 minutes to the bottom of the hour. It's 58 minutes till you turds on the West Coast get to go out and eat your bologna sandwich with your five-headed workmates. And I don't know, on the East Coast, it's a couple hours till you get to go home or whatever the fuck. I don't really care. But it's 11:02. It's 12/28, 2023. We are talking SoFi stock, ticker symbol SOFI. You find yourself in the enviable position of watching Poco, Moss, the show where we give you just a little bit more on behalf of our entire production team, all of our analysts, Hurricane Lopez, Stock Karen, myself, DannyDealz, your humble host. I would like to say hello and welcome and hello to all of you new viewers. Hello and welcome and hello and hello and welcome. And I would be remiss if I did not properly greet you respectfully and say hello and welcome. And welcome and hello, and thank you for joining me. And once again, welcome and hello while I sip my delicious fresh ground coffee as prepared by my espresso, fully automatic espresso robot, which is an evil invention. At first, you think it's great, right? In my office, I have the, better coffee than Starbucks. All I have to do is press a button that then grinds the beans. It makes the espresso. Problem is, I feel like I'm on 80 kilos of pure Peruvian wham all the time. I'm all over the place. I can't sleep. I don't eat. Yet I'm fat. How does that work? It's incongruous. It's incongruous, guys. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see, guys. Hello and welcome. Welcome and hello. It's Poco, Moss. Guys, the SoFi stock is up 40 cents on the day, 4.28%. They tried to trade a mountain and hump, tried to sell it off and basically trade it sideways and defend 950. Just not happening. Volume's too high. Too much money coming into the stock. SoFi and Neo often are traded by the same shorts, the same algorithms. And though Neo is on a huge volume run and is going up on some news of $2 billion investment from some UAE, wealth fund or whatever it is. I was looking at their volume and it's just super uniform. Like the algo is locked on, but the algo is starting to let go of SoFi. You can see this when you look at the volume indicators in this monochromatic format. It's a monochromatic format. So when it's red and green, it's a little bit hard to see, but when you just look at the volume, they want to trade this super flat. The shorts, the bears want to basically control everything. They want to run our lives. They want to tell us what to think, what to eat. They want to make me eat a turkey burger or a Beyond Meat burger. They don't want to let Danny have Applewood smoked bacon. They say Danny needs to watch what he eats, these shorts. Wait, that might be my doctor. Um, but either way, it's not fair. God, I'm a big Karen. Um, anyway, guys, the stock looks really strong. Basically, the algo is sorry, I got coffee on my mustache. As I'm wont to do, but the algo can't hold SoFi, and they're not willing to put the money in to short it because the short is basically absolute bullshit, and the whole thesis was bullshit. And now you have, these guys like, you got the guy like Chia, who has a $3 target, and the stock is about to break down $10, and it's going to do everything management said it's going to do. And, these guys just don't make any sense. But, it's like DannyDealz eating a turkey burger. It just doesn't make sense. It's like Harry Carey without a Budweiser. Um, Anyway, guys, no new ratings out there. Let's just check for any news. Just give you guys a little bit of a whip around. Let's check the options too, just for shits and giggles. Um, what the hell date is it? Okay, December. It's almost. Guys only have like 380 more shopping days till next year's Christmas. So get on it. Spend money you don't have. I don't know why Yahoo the options aren't popping up here for me, but let's see if we do this. If it'll schmutz back up. Yeah, there we go. Fabulous hamsters running these servers over at Yahoo. Woke back up, got on their wheel. So, guys, yeah, what I like here is the volume is not quite as crazy as you might think it would be for a bull run. I'm sorry, my voice cracked. I'm finally going through puberty. Um, my testicles might descend one day, the doctors say, but I have reverse Benjamin Button disease. I'm not getting younger. I'm might be getting heavier, but I'm not really sure how that whole movie worked. I think I fell asleep partway through. It was kind of boring. So a lot of action at 9:50, a lot of action at 10, a lot of action at 10:50. You know, I think they'll probably end up killing that stuff this week at 10 and 10:50, and then maybe next week we push over. It's very hard to say because a lot depends on, do they stop shorting and start covering? Do they try to cover next month? But either way, guys, it's not going down much. Retail is not going to sell below 10. No retail. I mean, smart retail is not going to sell then, but it's a psychological point. Like, retail does not want to sell below the SPAC level. 10 is obviously just a huge number. In our everyday vernacular, perfect 10, 10 out of 10, Olympic score 10. Everything's, based on 10 in math and life, blah, 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 blah. Bo Derek, for God's sake. So, you know, I just don't see any retail selling before that point, bailing these guys out. Institutional money is only coming into the stock. So there you have your two greatest powers. Usually, retail investors are what's let the shorts and the bears play with the stock for so long. But now, retail investors that are left are very stubborn. They know what they own. So I think retail investors are stabilizing the stock more than institutional investors. Anyway, guys, what's going on? Payush is here. The Big P, the Punisher, probably loading SoFi. If I know Payush, he is always loading SoFi. I think in his job description when they were hiring, they're like, Payush, we see here that your only skill listed is the ability to load SoFi shares on a daily basis. Like, yeah, that's correct. You go, well, incidentally enough, we're just looking for someone to load SoFi shares. So you are hired, good sir. And worked out. The rest is history. M. Russo, S.J. Tavares, Christopher, what's up? Ukeko Palacio. Um, Palacio, I don't remember you asking for a new Poco Moss t-shirt, but I will go back and check my email, and if I missed you, apologies, I will send you a t-shirt. Um, awesome. Thanks, Thatch. Jeremiah. Yep, I called $10 this month, long time ago, when nobody was saying that, and everybody copies me, and then they pretend I'm a big idiot, but they all kind of copy my ideas. I just look stupid, but I'm not. That's my secret. Nobody sees me coming. Not John. Wink, wink. Mom's a word. Let's rip C-Bar. Absolutely. What's up, OG? How you doing, Mopar? Fundamentals of Investing podcast. That is Tevis. Yeah, Tevis has really been a stalwart SoFi bull, even when Tanner has wavered from time to time, and Amit never really liked SoFi. It's just a Palantir pumper. I, I I say I always have been a Steve fanboy, but secretly I think Tevis might be the smartest of those four guys. I'm not sure yet. I'm still reevaluating everything because I don't have a huge data set to work for. But the more I hear people and kind of see them react in real time, I can actually tell Tevis very smart, smart. Um, hello. Not a lurker. What's up, not a lurker? Hello, Danny. Hello, and welcome. Same to you, buddy. Alberto is back. Vacation. Of course, I missed you. I am running for president on the Noto DannyDealz ticket. Of course, Noto will be president. I will be the VP. I am going to just do shady business deals. That's all I'm going to do. Noto can run the country. I'm going to be doing backdoor deals with Uzbekistan, China. I'm going to be on the boards of many, many Eastern European oil companies, just funneling money to my family. You know, not like Diamond Joe Biden half-assing it. I'm going to be just taking money hand over fist. I'm going to put on my LinkedIn, bribes accepted. Call Hurricane Lopez. Bring a briefcase full of money to I don't know, what's that place called? The vice president lives, the observatory or something. Back up the Brinks truck, buddy. No, guys, I'm just messing around. I'm not for political corruption. Um, Hello and welcome, and hello, Keegan Mullins. Thank you very much. And if he's watching, let me say hello to Mr. Mullins Senior, a one of our senior citizen viewers, and a fine gentleman, from what I'm told by his son Keegan. Would like to say hello and welcome to you, sir, if you are watching Un Poco Mas. CFO of Southern Operations, Billy Jack's here. Billy Jack, again, one of my OG supporters. Thank you guys that have been around for a while, coming back. Everybody new, Billy Jack, Air Force. These guys have been viewing my channel for a long time, but everybody new, I would like to say thank you and hello and welcome and hello. I would not, you can like if you must, but don't subscribe yet. Hold me to a higher standard. Get about 5 good videos under your belt and get a flavor, because, my videos might seem good at first, but then I could just be annoying as fuck later. And you're like, this guy always says the same stuff. He clicks on the short interest. I can do that. He's like, why am I watching? But you keep watching it. You don't know why you're watching it. You're like, it's inside my head. Anyway, guys, I digress. Un poco mas. Air Force is here. Tom Janowski. Your confidence in SoFi. Yeah, I bought a ton of shares in the 4s, 5s, 680s. Yeah, you're welcome, Tom. I know, again, a lot of times it doesn't seem like I might know what I'm talking about, but at the end of the day, I kind of do, and I kind of know what's going to happen. And just Noto is the math is the math, and the growth is the growth, and that they can pull the numbers out of these clients however they want. Just like I said they would, they took all the bullshit in Q3, had a horrible Q on paper because of the big write-down. Good, I guess it was goodwill for Technisys or whatever. And again, that doesn't even matter. But on a GAAP basis, they set everything up for Q4. Remember, Noto is a finance guy. Lapointe is an accounting guy. These guys know what the hell they're doing. They know numbers. They're not going to tell you at this point they're going to make a GAAP net profit. They'd warn by now. There's less than 2 weeks left in the quarter, you stupid shorts. Why aren't you covering? You lunatics. What are these guys playing chicken? What is this, James Dean? Death on the Highway? Red Rum? Ride to Die? What's wrong with you stupid idiots? Yeah, the shorts, they just, they just keep going deeper and deeper into this thing, and it doesn't make any sense to me. If anybody, the guys we're talking about on SoFi Weekly, they're trying to make sense. And then actually Tevis kind of edited down the video just to kind of focus more on the short, which I like that video too. So, and I'm on that one. So if you guys just want to see a lot more of this mug right in your face, you can find me on Tevis's channel as well, which is, again, Fundamentals of Investing. I will not put a link because I don't really know how to do that, or I guess I probably could, but, you guys have enough brain cells where you could put that into the old Google or the old YouTube search and you could find it. Missed the start, Ian Boyd. That's the wonder of the internet. You can always go back and watch later because this turd will be online for posterity. Hold the line, hold the line. See you on SoFi Weekly. Awesome, guys. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be like on all the time because I think they still want to probe Roy for signs of human emotion. So we're going to see how that goes. But if they have me on again, I would love to come on again. It was a lot of fun. Um, guys, we have adjusted EBITDA. You want to sound just like EBITDA, guys? Can somebody get me a fresh windbreaker? This one is not brand new. It's not glistening in the sun here. Could somebody just touch me up? Just get a quick Botox right there. Noto Claus, we'll have to listen to rerun. Cleon, hello from Greece. What's up, man? Air Force in the house, not a lurker. Everybody's here. Everybody who matters is here. Everybody who's not here can take the walk because all the important folks are here, including B-Dubs. SJ Tavares is here, of course. Yeah, Tevis is a real smart guy. The more you hear it, the more you know that. Alberto, Josh Bailey, hello and welcome. I just didn't know he had that mustache. He said it was temporary, and he wasn't lying. It looked like sort of a roof gable line, so I didn't know what was going on with that, but it still might have been better than Tanner's mustache. I'm not sure. I spend way too much of the time evaluating the guys like facial hair and camera angles and sort of the intangibles rather than the actual like data and what people are talking about. But in my mind, it wanders. SoFi Weekly, Dogs Bollocks. Yeah, I didn't even know. Yeah, I was left bottom. Doran Kim, quite tame. Missed the ranting profanities. Yeah, Doran, I mean, it's a lot different when you're one of four and they're actually trying to do a show and make points and stuff. This is another thing. This is Turd Central. Yeah, that's the thing I don't want to do is like talk over everybody and just, make my stupid points. There's a lot of wisdom there, so a lot of data. So I just kind of want to, add a little spice, add a little flavor, just a little spice. I don't want to just burn your mouth where you're like chugging a quart of milk. I just want to just get you here, just get you right here, like that old commercial. Buena, hello, Mark LeBlanc. Flesh infection. Yeah, we're moving up, fleshy. We are going from a flesh infection to a full-out flesh-eating death zombie virus. Yeah, I'll have 2,000 subs by the end of the year, not a lurker. Big fucking deal. Like, guys who do, like, AMSR, or what is that shit that, like, makes sounds? ASMR? I don't know what it is, but they're, like, licking stamps. He's like, he has, like, 50 million views. Like, stupid shit people watch is, like, 2,000, no offense, I love you guys, but 2,000 subscribers is like nothing. And I look at some of these channels, I'm like, these guys have like 4 million subscribers. Guys like, yeah, I'm just towing cars out, and oh, this guy got stuck in the mud. I'm gonna tow him out. I'm like, okay, I mean, it's honest work, it's good work. It's like, yep, towed him out. All right, where's the story? Like, what happens? It's always like, almost got stuck. Like, yeah, you're fucking towing people out of the mud. Like, whatever. Yeah, you're gonna almost get stuck. All right, got 4x4. Got blown Hemi in it, so we're gonna be able to get him out of here. Come on, who's get a hound dog? I'm like, this has like 50 million. I'm struggling to gain 1,000 views, like 100 likes from you turds. It's funny. I should just drive my car like off a fucking cliff. It's like, hey guys, took wrong turn. Watch the GPS. Full sand. Just get like 50 million views, hurting myself. Oh man, I've been having light e-scooter accidents. There's nothing like a fat guy on an e-scooter just to scare the hell out of everybody. But I love those things. They're so much fun. Thanks, Pete. What's up, Firehouse Pete? Back at work. It's a little dour, but I think Steve has a sense of humor in there. He's just, it's a little tight. He's playing video games. No, I really love Steve. Guy's a very smart guy. Brings the heat, brings the data, and when he makes it, he doesn't say that much, but when he talks, man, listen. Vikings, yeah. I am not skinny. I don't know if I'm a Viking, but I'm certainly not skinny. Yeah, Josh Bailey, you tell these bastards, tell these cheap, stingy, paper hand, weak-kneed turds what's up. Bayoush! The Punisher, bacon, exactly. Air Force, algos are the bane. Algos suck. My algo only buys, never sells. Tommy Dimes, Danny Dimes. Tommy Dimes is back. I remember Tommy Dimes. Like I said, they call me Danny Dimes only in Vegas. And what happens in Vegas very rarely stays in Vegas because I like to bring my money back and spend it on goods and services. Loading up on SoFi. Yep. ARKF is buying. Kathy Woods finally making a good decision. Writing is on the wall. Ball drop. Option check. Let's see, guys. Chart exchange. What's FTD? I don't know, guys. I don't know very much. Like, I just do my own thing on charts. Um, and I don't really worry about so much about these. I Some data to me is useful, some data to me is not useful. I think they control this with volume, with borrowing. I think they basically are able to stop trading by telling their trading desks over the last year and a half, hey, don't trade today. We're going to kill the stock today. It should be running. And you see this over and over again. Fintechs are running, a firm, upstart, these stocks will be up 9, 12, and just a bullish SoFi might be up like 2%. You just see heavy borrowing, no volume in the stock. Those days are over, guys. Sanverti, good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate you, Sanverti. The love is mutual. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching my little turd of a channel. Web stock goals 1,000 subs. Yeah, man, it's cool. 1,000, 2,000. It's all good, man. Just if people enjoy it and they want to subscribe, that's wonderful. But there's no pressure, guys. Come, you lurk, you do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. It's no big deal. Like I said, that's why I don't want to monetize this channel, because I don't want to be constantly like hitting you guys up and trying to just do what you want. Enjoy it. If you enjoy it, wonderful. New subscribers from Stockman Mark. Thank you, Stockman Mark. I appreciate that. Welcome and hello and welcome. Anyway, guys, enough of your comments. You guys, as usual, have absolutely nothing of interest to say. Holding on very nicely, guys. $9.76. What you'll notice here is like 950 options are going to start to print. I mean, guys, these 950 options are up. Sell them. I might sell them, guys. I mean, you're up 50 cents on Monday. You can see where things go. I think they're going to try to push down again. I don't know if they'll be successful, but I was trying to say last week, guys, if you buy these weekly options, sell them either Wednesday or at the latest early Thursday. Never hold this shit till Friday. It's hot garbage on Friday. It's a hot, stinking pile of garbage on a Friday. Don't be afraid to sell it now. Guys, there's nothing wrong. Say you bought these options for 30 cents and now they're 40 cents and you made 25% in one day or 33% in one day, 35% in one day. Absolutely nothing wrong with getting out of those options, letting someone else worry about it. You might say, well, they could be up 200%. Yeah. I mean, same thing happened to me last week, guys. I sold some up like 300%. The next day we're up 900%. And I sold some of those at 700%. But I still made like, a ton of money. So you can't get every penny. You can't call the top. You can't call the bottom. If you've got great profit, have a plan and get the hell out. If you wanted to make 30%, it doesn't matter if you made it now or Wednesday or Thursday. Get out. You can put the money back in. Do what you want to do. I don't really care. It'd be smarter to roll into probably some leaps or, something like that. But, play on earnings. Cost to borrow is total BS. What is yeah, I mean, it's total BS. It goes back to the concept of false float. Cost to borrow 0.75 is complete bullshit. Let's see. But max is 3%. So even whenever that max number is above 1, it's telling me that the market is very, very tight and still sitting at 4.55. So this hasn't updated, but this is pretty flat. They're not returning anything. And they're just trying to fight. Volume is nothing insane today, guys. 30 million shares. So I don't know. We'll probably land low 40s. Very, very bullish. That's right where we want to be. 40, 50 million shares is perfect. I am fantastic. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Timrio un Poco. Thank you, Timrio. Appreciate you. I know that name. I know that grill. I've seen you here many, many times. Appreciate your support, Timrio. Not a lurker. 900 more. Adam DeMonico. Stop. Not a lurker. Stop plugging. I'm just joking. But seriously, guys, I just don't like pressuring everybody to subscribe and all that shit all the time. It's like, If you like the show, you'll do what you want to do. It all kind of follows naturally. But I appreciate you, not a lurker. Um, this guy's supporting me. Yeah, I hate you guys. That's why I do this. I just like talking to myself. But anyway, guys, I don't really have that much else to say. If anybody has anything brilliant, let me know. See like what the Marquetta. So there's nothing really new. Kathy Wood, 80, more just nothing really new here, guys. Um, let's see. 6 hours ago, growth stocks, excellent value, investor place with a bullish article. So that's one of the ways like media buzz turning positive. Sentiment was negative. Now it's turning positive. Investor place, good barometer. Louis Navalier, if he says a goddamn positive word about SoFi, you can die a happy man and just know that your shares are going to go up because they've been historically pretty bearish on their SoFi with their stupid articles. Monster winners, of course, Motley Fool pumps SoFi stock 500 times a day. Investor place again 9 hours ago. So, guys, this is institutions. Their pumpers are pumping. Investor Place has 3 positive SoFi articles in the course of like 3 hours. So, most active equity options, and of course, you've seen the options are directionally bullish and very, very heavy on the SoFi stock. So if you didn't know that, you're stupid because, of course, you turds are going to buy a bunch of options because that's what you turds do. You buy options, and God love you. I do that too because it's fun, isn't it? You might lose your money, you might lose your premium, but it's fun. You get a little skin in the game. Thin for the win, turds. Thin for the win. Guys, I'm kind of losing my voice. I probably didn't have that much to say in the first place, but I just wanted to just holler at you. Can I holler at you? Can I holler at you? Can I holler, holler, holler? Can I holler at you? Can I holler? Um, a beast, Chia pet analyst. Probably looking. No, he's not. They told him to go out and say that shit. He knows it's not true, in my opinion. It's my humble opinion. Guys, this isn't advice. It's not advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a turd. So think for yourself. This is entertainment, if you could call it that. It's humor. As some of my East Coast friends might say, it's just humor. I think there's a sell off at the beginning of the year. It could be a little bit, but I still think it's going to come strong into earnings. I mean, yeah, profit taking. I mean, I don't know. Profit taking what? Stocks up. Stocks up, Freddie. Um, yeah. Yeah, that was a funny one. Thanks, Min M66. Yeah, the Chia Pet and the analysts who loved him. You could do like a bunch of James Bond, you know, Golden Brains, and I don't know. I have to make the stuff up. I have to write it down. I can't do it on the spot. I'm trying to read all this stuff. Could be a dump in the stock price. Make them look bad. Yeah, I mean, you're right. But I just again, I'm looking at this. Retail's not going to dump before earnings. They're just not. They want to see the cards. It's like, are you gonna fold and not see the cards after if you're a poker player, you've gone all the way in, you have to put in one more bet. You want to see the cards, guys. You want to see the net profit. You're not going to sell it like 10.25. I'm looking for this stock to make a run to 13.75 after they announce that gap net profit. That sweet, sweet nectar, that gap net profit, that juicy juice. It's all real juice. Remember that shit when you were a kid? Juicy juice. You had to like have that can opener, put that buy like the cheap grocery stores. It's juicy juice. Like you probably get a bad cut trying to open this thing, kids, but it's all juice. Like, oh, fucking amazing. Ah, it's like 800 million grams of sugar. Not good for a fat kid. Juicy juice. How about water? Nobody was saying that. Be a dumb in stock price for earnings, tap water, listen to rerun. What's up, turds? RT Broski. What's up, turdo? Good to see you. Boom, gap net profit. Juicy. Daddy Noto will deliver the delicious, sweet, sweet profit. He will indeed. Freddie Lafitte and his band with the beat. I ain't selling for what it's worth. Buto Jenkins ain't selling. Stockman Mark, just my 2 cents for everyone's money goes for profit. Yeah, of course they will, Stockman Mark. And I mean, yeah, a lot of institutions will not buy a stock that's not profitable, period. A lot of pension funds. I mean, that's just what I've been told by people who really know the markets. It's like some are coming in, but a lot of these really conservative institutions just are not going to come in. Yeah, just hold your shares, guys. Just see why panic and take profits right now. I mean, I don't see the point. I don't see them pushing down hard. The volume is bullish. The chart is bullish. We're just breaking through the last vestiges of resistance, the vestiges, the shambles, the ruins of resistance, the ruins, the bloodied carcasses of the shorts after a battle like Braveheart. There's just a few like extras thing around. They're like one eye open. Have we cut yet? Oop, oop. Some English soldier just looting them. Take his booty. Yes, the rings. Does he have any fillings? He's like, there are no fillings, sir. This is supposed to be the 1400s. What are you talking about? Keep your period straight. That extra's moving over there. He is. He's supposed to be dead. None of this makes any sense. So many errors. You keep pushing your 13. It continuously makes me want to buy more. Yeah, Brian. I'm not telling you what to do, man. That's just what I think's going to happen. Could be wrong. You know, they could push down. They could short it. They love to short the hell out of the stock after a really good ER. So there's no law that says they can't do that after a gap net profit. And there's no law that says if they do, a lot of you weekend turds won't bail out because you're weekend turds. And that's what you weekend turds do. Deposit growth is massive. Member growth massive. Yes. Extra arm free if anyone needs to hold their shares. Yeah, me too. I'll take any free shares you want to send me. Send them to the Turdmaster at P.O. Box Turd. $100 referral to open SoFi account. Let's go. Hold the line. Hold the shares. Absolutely, guys. I don't really have much else to say. I'm going to bail out of this thing. I have a lot of work that I need to get done. A couple of errands. But, guys, stock up 41 cents, 4.4 on the day, sitting at, I think, $9.78. Where's the volume? Up to almost 34 million. So volume coming in here, guys. You see this volume getting more and more toward the end of the day. That's exactly what the bears do not want. Okay? They do not want that. And, you know, it's what it say, it ain't all waiting on you. That's just vanity. So, guys, it ain't all waiting on the shorts. They don't control everything forever. Smart money controls the stock. But if smart money turns bullish, the slow, stupid bears should have woken up from hibernation and covered their positions because it looks really bleak for you guys. You were shorting in the low sevens. You have your thumb up your butt. The stock's up $2.50, and you're just still sitting there. You're just still borrowing. Make a plan, guys. Act fast. Like, say, when they throw a ball at you, like, it just hits you in the face. Think fast. Oh! Yep. You just got hit in the face by Fed Jerome Powell, and he sandbagged you turds. And he flipped on a dime, and he pumped the market, and he pumped the SoFi stock. And, those of us who were sort of fundamentally sound, logical, and knew the stock was going to go up before earnings and knew it was fundamentally undervalued, we're going to win in the end. Yeah, shorts and turds and bears and option sellers made a ton of money off this stock over the last year and a half, 2 years. They made a ton of money. So don't feel sorry for these pathetic sacks of shit. Believe me, they're riding around doing just fine. They're on vacation right now. Thanks, Payush. John Candy is here. um, if you need tires, go see Shanice Kobolowski. James McGuire, nice gut instinct. Good job, guys. Talking to each other. Rant, rant, rant. Maybe not on Monday. Yeah, guys, I can't rant anymore. I have too much work to do. Stock is at $9.77, up 42 cents on the day. 34 million shares traded. Let me get you a check of live short interest if anything has changed. I doubt it has, but we'll just check. Cost to borrow max still 2.73. Is still heavily shorted. So has an update of 4.55, 2.73. But I guarantee you guys they're going to borrow a bunch of shares today. And that's just to hold the stock from going up even faster. So Upstart and Affirm, we're finally up more than Upstart and Affirm. Palantir, of course, is down because it's an overvalued. It's just ridiculously overvalued, in my opinion. With all due respect to Amit, there's absolutely no reason. I know they have cash. I know they have crypto. I know they have, it's software. I know they going to eventually have good margins, but there's just no way this company is worth 5 times more than SoFi. SoFi's going to be worth more than Palantir. I'm just going to submit that to you. This mega big bank is going to be more than a niche. I think what's going to be somewhat of a niche software company. I don't think it's ever going to scale the way people think it's going to. SoFi is going to scale. When you think SoFi, think scale. When you think DannyDealz, don't think scale. Don't think Turkey Burger, think breakfast burrito. But anyway, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. It's been so much fun talking to you. Probably one of the highlights of my life. Just a pleasure. Topper time check. It's 11:35 a.m. Want to say a big I love you to Princess J. I don't think you're watching. I think you're working hard, but sweetheart, I love you. Happy Monday. Everybody else, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate you guys. All of my new people want to say hello and welcome to you, and goodbye and welcome. Thank you. Thank you, SJ Tavares. Thank you for joining me. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you guys have a great day. It's a Sofi Stock. It's ticker symbol SOFI. My name is DannyDealz for Hurricane Lopez. And Stock Karen, we would like to say thank you for watching. It's un poco más, where we give you just a little bit more. You turds have a great one. We'll talk at you soon. Peace. I'm out.